What happened to men pursuing women? Somewhere along the way, the grand gestures, the romantic chases, and bold first moves started to fade. Now it feels like men are sitting back, waiting for women to come to them, or just swiping left on a couch. The truth is, this isn't just about men losing interest or women becoming too independent. There's a lot more going on here, and it's time to unpack it. If that sounds at all interesting or intriguing, I hope you'll stick around because that's what's on the agenda. Let's start with one of the biggest reasons men have stopped chasing. They're worried about making women uncomfortable. Social media is filled with stories about women who don't like being approached here or there or have strict rules about when and where it's appropriate. And for a lot of guys, that's created a ton of confusion. Here's the thing. Not all women feel this way, and no one speaks for an entire gender. I can't stress this enough. But most men don't want to come off as creepy, intrusive, or disrespectful, which makes them hesitant to make that first move. And this is especially true if they've seen one of those viral, "this guy wouldn't leave me alone at the gym" posts. It makes them think, what if I say something wrong? Men, listen to me. Women still want men to make the first move, but they're hoping you'll read the room and approach with kindness and confidence. If she seems busy or uninterested, don't push it. But if she's smiling or looking your way, that's your cue to step up. And for women, if you want men to feel more comfortable approaching you, make it a little easier by showing some interest. A smile, eye contact, or even a friendly comment can go a long way. Rejection is one of the scariest things about dating. For men, it can feel like a direct hit to their confidence, especially if they've had a negative reaction in the past. And in today's world, where rejection can end up as a meme or a group chat joke, the stakes feel even higher. But here's the truth. Rejection isn't personal. It's actually part of the process. The most successful people in life and love are the ones who take risks, even when they don't know the outcome. If you're not willing to step out of your comfort zone, you're guaranteeing yourself a no before you even try. Trust me, most women aren't out to humiliate you. They respect the effort, even if they're not interested. And if you do get rejected, brush it off. Learn from it, if there's anything to learn at all, and just keep moving. It's not about winning every time. It's about showing up for yourself. Here's where it gets tricky. Men aren't chasing women as much because they're getting mixed signals. Women say that they want confidence, but not arrogance. Effort, but not too much effort. Pursuit, but only if it's respectful. It's a lot for men to figure out, and a lot of them are thinking, do I open the car door, or is she going to think I'm old-fashioned? Do I text her first, or is she going to think I'm too eager? What's the move here? Ladies, if you want to be pursued, let him know. Make it clear that you're interested and don't play games. Men, if you're confused, remember this. The right person will appreciate your effort, even if you don't get it right every time. Let's address the elephant in the room. Women are thriving on their own. They have careers, confidence, and independence like never before, and that's a beautiful thing. But for some men, this raises a big question. What do I bring to the table? Men want to feel needed, but they don't know where they fit in when a woman seems to have it all. Here's the secret. Being needed doesn't mean providing financially or fixing things around the house. It's about emotional support, companionship, and partnership. Women, if you want a man to pursue you, a quick thank you to today's partner, Taboo. Taboo's a brand dedicated to women's wellness, and they're changing the conversation around sexual wellness with their science-backed approach. As women, we experience different stages in life, and sometimes those stages come with physical challenges. Things like dryness, low libido, and even discomfort are more common than we think. But just because they're common doesn't mean we have to live with them. And that's where Taboo comes in. Taboo's on a mission to make sexual wellness as natural and essential as skincare or exercise. After a candid conversation with her own mother about the effects of menopause, the founder worked with clinicians, therapists, and women to develop a line of tools designed to support sexual health. The Golden Hour Kit from Taboo is a complete solution, and backed by gynecologists, pelvic floor specialists, and urologists, this isn't just about pleasure, it's about health. The products are designed to support women in maintaining their sexual wellness through every stage of life. If you want to learn more about these beautiful and effective tools, check out the link in my description below. And don't forget to use the code CAREY10 to get 10% off your order. Because our sexual health isn't something to ignore, and Taboo might be just what the doctor ordered. Women, if you want a man to pursue you, show them you value their presence, not just their utility. And men, remember that your worth isn't tied to what you can do for someone. It's about who you are. Here's the truth. Most women still want men to make the first move, but they're not going to wave a neon sign that says, "Come talk to me." Instead, they're sending subtle signals that say, "I'm interested." The problem, a lot of men are missing these entirely, so let's just break it down. Is she angling her body towards you? If she's facing you or leaning in, turning her whole body your way, she's essentially rolling out the welcome mat. And here's a pro tip: check her feet. If they're pointed toward you, that's a great sign. If they're aimed at the door, she might already be planning her escape. Think of it like this. Open posture, shoulders relaxed, feet pointed your way, say, "Yeah, come on over." But when her shoulders pull inward, her arms cross, and she starts to turtle up, that's her way of saying, "Not today, buddy." And when you see the turtle, it's definitely time to look elsewhere. Is she glancing at you more than once? Because a single glance could mean that she's just scanning the room, but 2, 3, sometimes 8 before people realize it's an invitation. That's not an accident. Those repeated looks are her version of rolling out the red carpet. She's checking in to see if you've noticed her. If you don't, she's probably thinking, how many hints do I need to give here? Don't leave her wondering if you're going to make a move. Acknowledge that signal and step up. Now, I'm not saying that you need to bring a magnifying glass and analyze her every move, but paying attention to these cues can save you a lot of time and a lot of second guessing. Romance used to be about effort. Not over-the-top moves, but thoughtful actions that showed someone cared. A handwritten note, a planned date, or even just walking across the room to introduce yourself. It was about creating a moment. But these days, dating feels like it's lost that intentional spark. Instead of connection, it's often about efficiency. Do we check the same boxes? Part of the problem is modern convenience. Dating apps have made meeting people so easy that the idea of putting in some extra effort seems optional. Why think of a creative way to ask somebody out when you can just swipe and send a one-liner? But here's the thing, convenience doesn't replace connection, and that's what's happening here. So ladies, if you want romance, say so. It's not old-fashioned to let someone know you appreciate effort. It's refreshing. And men, if you think that romance is dead, I have news for you. It's not. It's just waiting for someone bold enough to bring it back. Start small. Surprise her with coffee instead of texting, "Want to meet up." Make plans and share them with her instead of saying, "We should hang out sometime." And for the love of Cupid, don't underestimate the power of eye contact and a real smile. It's practically a superpower in today's world. Romance isn't about big gestures. It's about meaningful ones. And when you bring back the magic, you'll stand out in a world full of shortcuts. Men aren't chasing women the way they used to because dating has changed, but that doesn't mean romance or pursuit is dead. It's just evolving. Pursuit isn't about outdated rules or those grand sweeping gestures we keep talking about. It's about showing genuine interest and stepping up when the moment is right. And ladies, don't forget that men need encouragement too. A little openness and positivity go a long way in helping them to feel confident enough to approach. So whether you're waiting to be pursued or ready to make the first move yourself, remember this: confidence is magnetic and kindness is attractive. So pay attention. This is always going to set you apart. I hope you found this episode interesting or helpful. If you did, you might want to check out my episode, "Women Are Giving You Hints, Are You Paying Attention?" or something like that. Hey, before you go, please give my mom the thumbs up. She's requesting proof that I'm actually doing something productive with my life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just tap that button so I can stop yelling at my ancient Wi-Fi router and finally upgrade. Until next time, thanks for being here. and have a good one.